U.S.Special Counsel, this copy of the indictment, United States District Court for the District of Columbia versus Michael T. Flynn. There's a criminal number, the information, and it's assigned to Judge Rudolph Contreras. That's 11/30/2017, and it's one count, false statements, and it reads this: on or about January 24th, 2017, defendant Michael T. Flynn did willfully and knowingly make materially false, fictitious, and fraudulent statements and representations for a matter within the jurisdiction of the executive branch of the government of the United States. To wit, the defendant falsely stated and represented to agents of the Federal Bureau of Investigation in Washington, D.C. that 1. On or about December 29th, 2016, Flynn did not ask the government of Russia's ambassador to the United States, or the Russian ambassador, to refrain from escalating the situation in response to sanctions that the United States had imposed against Russia the same day. And Flynn did not recall the Russian ambassador subsequently telling him that Russia had chosen to moderate its response to those sanctions as a result of his request. In other words, those are the statements that he made, that he did not ask and that he did not recall. When in point of fact, he did ask and did recall and does remember. He's pled guilty to this. 2. On or about December 22nd of 2016, Flynn did not ask the Russian ambassador to delay the vote on or defeat a pending United Nations Security Council resolution, and that the Russian ambassador subsequently never described to Flynn Russia's response to his request. This is under Title 18 United States Code, Section 1001A2, and it's by Robert S. Mueller III, Special Counsel, and also by Brandon L. Van Grack, Zainab N. Ahmad, Senior Special Assistant, Special Counsels from the Special Counsel's Office. And that was sent directly to me by email, and this is the entire indictment. He is in court pleading guilty to this, as I am told, and as you can see right over here at the U.S. District Court in Washington, CNN is there, and he's expected to plead guilty to lying to the FBI, as per report by Evan Perez. So that's this is now a big, it's always a big deal, but it's a bigger deal because he pled guilty. He is not going to challenge this, and it means that he made a deal, because that would be the only thing, the only reason why he would decide to go ahead and say, okay, let me go with you guys, and I, Michael T. Flynn, was guilty, right? So that's the story here, folks. And Michael Flynn, and if you're wondering who Michael Flynn was, he was the former National Security Advisor to U.S. President Donald Trump. Prior to that, he was an employee for a short period of time by President Obama, who then fired him. And President Obama recommended to Donald Trump that he not hire Michael Flynn. Donald Trump did so anyway. Michael Flynn has deep ties to Russian President Vladimir Putin. So if you're thinking, what does this have to do with the possibility of impeaching Donald Trump? The answer is everything. Everything. This is quite a big deal. So here you go. All right. And you'll be able to see read this and see the via a link I'm going to post in the decision area, the description area of this short live stream video blog in a moment, okay? So stay tuned to Zenny62 on YouTube. Subscribe, please, 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 please. Subscribe to Zenny62 on YouTube if you haven't done so already. Thank you.